Hi guys, welcome back to Gabriel's Kitchen. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how I like to make my delicious burger. We're going to first start off with our sauce. Here I have a cup of ketchup, relish, mustard, salt, pepper, and mayo. I'm going to start by adding my 1 cup of mayo into my glass bowls, and if you guys are interested in these glass bowls, you can check them out on my storefront, which is listed on my channel. Now I'm going to go in and add the ketchup, relish, and mustard, and I'm just going to get all of it, and we're going to add in our salt and our black pepper along with some of the juice from the peppers, and we're just going to give this a really good mix. And we want it to be nice and smooth, just like this. And this sauce is so delicious rather than having just mayo on your burger. I'm going to set that aside in the fridge. Here I have 2 pounds of ground beef, and I'm going to season it with black pepper, salt, and chicken bouillon. I'm going to add this onto our 2 pounds of ground beef. You guys can also use ground turkey to make your burgers. Once I add all of my seasonings, I'm going to begin to mix my meat with my hands, and I'm going to make sure I get all the seasonings mixed in throughout the meat. Now I'm going to start by making the patties, and I'm going to form it. And here I have this little tool, and if you guys are interested, I also will have this listed on my storefront, and it's just a hamburger patty maker. And we're gonna make 10 patties, and we're gonna stack it up on each other. So once I have my patty done, I'm going to continue with the rest of the remaining meat, just like how I did the first patty. I'm just going to place that in there, and I'm going to smash it down, and I'm going to go in with my hands, making it more flatter. You don't want to make it too thin, and you don't want to make it too thick. We just want our patties to be in between, because like I said, we are stacking our patties up, and it's going to be a double patty. But I'm just going to flatten my meat out just like this, and I'm going to place this on my baking sheet. And once I have all of my meat rolled out, I place my meat in the freezer. You guys can just go ahead and fry yours. I just placed mine in the freezer and then took it out and cooked it, because that was easier for me while I was cutting up my toppings and also frying some fries. But I'm just going to place my patties in my pan with oil, and we're going to smash them down a little bit, and they will shrink. And you will have to watch for the meat that you get. You don't want to get meat with high percentage of fat and lean meat. You want to get more lean meat than fat, or your burgers are going to shrink a lot, and you do not want that. I'm going to flip the burger patty over to the other side and let it cook. Once it's cooked, I'm going to add some cheddar cheese over it, and you guys can use any cheese that you like: provolone, Kobe jack cheese, mozzarella, but I just use cheddar cheese. And I'm just going to stack them up, and they were super delicious and juicy. Now to my toasted buns, I'm going to evenly spread a good amount of the sauce that we made earlier onto the buns, and I'm just going to add it to all 4 buns. Once I'm done, I'm going to place the patty on both burger buns, and look how delicious this already is looking. And I sauteed some onions and mushrooms, and you want to add it onto your burger just like this. And I'm also going to put some banana peppers. This is optional, but it did give the burger a delicious flavor. And I'm also going to add some thinly sliced tomatoes and some lettuce. And I'm going to top it off with the top bun. And look how delicious these burgers look. They are so delicious. I can't wait for you guys to give it a try. They were a 10 out of 10. I paired it with a jalapeno, and the combination was so delicious all together. Here's a little taste test. Look how delicious this burger looks, and it was juicy. It was not dry. Who wouldn't be happy with a delicious burger like this? Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and follow my other social medias. Adios.